What if I told you that there's a path to becoming more intelligent, not by studying harder or working longer, but by simply changing the way you think? Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, has unlocked the secrets to mental clarity, wisdom, and intellectual growth. And today, you're about to learn 10 Stoic secrets that could increase your intelligence TODY. Hi, welcome. If you've ever felt like you're not reaching your full intellectual potential, or if you're searching for a mental edge to improve your decision-making, this video is for you. We're diving deep into the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoic philosophy. But here's the twist: these ancient principles can boost your intelligence, your focus, and your problem-solving abilities right now. Imagine applying strategies that have worked for emperors and philosophers alike, transforming the way you think in the modern world. So, if you're ready to unlock your mind's true potential, let's get started. Section 1. Mastering self-discipline for mental clarity. The first Stoic secret to increasing intelligence is mastering self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to be in control of his actions and thoughts. Why? Because discipline directly influences how we learn, how we process information, and how we react to challenges. Think about it. When you control your impulses, you have the space to think deeply and clearly. Without distractions, your mind becomes sharper and you're able to focus on what matters most. Real-world example. Consider a high-performing athlete. Their physical training is disciplined, but their mental discipline is just as important. They know that success isn't just about raw talent. Marcus Aurelius applied this same principle, reminding himself to stay disciplined in every moment of his life. Transition. This leads us to our next secret, the power of daily reflection. Section 2. The power of reflection and self-awareness. Secret number 2. The Stoic practice of daily reflection. Marcus Aurelius would write in his journals every day, reflecting on his actions, thoughts, and decisions. Why does this matter for intelligence? Because self-awareness is crucial for growth. By reflecting on our choices, we can identify where we went wrong, and more importantly, where we can improve. It's like a mental audit. You're constantly refining your cognitive processes. Engaging storytelling. Imagine a student who constantly reviews their study habits, realizing that they perform best when they study in short, focused bursts. By reflecting on their performance, they adjust their methods, becoming more efficient. This is the type of self-awareness that Marcus Aurelius practiced daily. Transition. And with self-awareness comes another key Stoic principle: embracing discomfort. Section 3. Embracing discomfort to expand mental strength. The third secret is one of the more difficult ones to master: embracing discomfort. Marcus Aurelius believed that we grow stronger by willingly stepping into discomfort. It's through challenges and struggles that our minds sharpen. Think about a time when you faced a difficult situation. It forced you to think critically, solve problems, and grow. Embracing discomfort is not about seeking out suffering, but about accepting that growth often comes through hardship. Real-world example. Take a writer, for example. They may struggle with writer's block or doubt their abilities, but by pushing through these moments, they often come up with their most creative work. This is the Stoic approach. Facing challenges head-on to become mentally stronger and more intelligent. Transition. Next, let's talk about controlling your emotions. Another powerful Stoic secret, section 4, controlling emotions for better decision-making. Secret number 4, emotional control. It's not about suppressing your feelings. It's about recognizing them, understanding them, and choosing how to respond. Marcus Aurelius was deeply aware of the dangers of letting emotions cloud judgment. When emotions rule over logic, our decisions can become rash and unproductive. By controlling your emotions, you allow reason and intellect to take the lead. Engaging analogy, imagine driving a car. Your emotions are like the weather. If the weather is stormy, it's hard to see the road clearly. But if you can control that storm, calm it down, you'll see the path ahead much more clearly, making better, more informed decisions. Transition. This brings us to our next key Stoic principle, the importance of focusing on what you can control. Section 5. Focusing only on what you can control. The fifth secret is a powerful one. Focusing only on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that it's pointless to worry about things outside your control. Instead, focus on your own actions and responses. This kind of mental clarity frees up cognitive resources to focus on solutions and innovation, making you more intelligent in the process. Real-world example. Think about a tech entrepreneur facing a crisis. Instead of stressing about market conditions or competitor actions, they focus on refining their product or improving their business strategy. This mental focus on what can be controlled leads to innovation and success. Transition. Now, let's talk about perspective, seeing the world through a wider lens. Section 6. Cultivating patience for mental resilience. The sixth Stoic secret is cultivating patience. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the need for patience, particularly when faced with adversity. He believed that patience was not just about waiting, but about maintaining composure and understanding that all things unfold in their own time. By cultivating patience, we give ourselves the mental resilience to deal with challenges without being overwhelmed. Real-world example. Take the process of learning a new skill. When you first start, it can be frustrating. Whether it's playing an instrument or learning a new language, the initial stages are often slow, and it's easy to feel like you're not progressing. But if you have patience, you allow yourself the mental space to make mistakes, learn from them, and improve at your own pace. Marcus Aurelius practiced this, accepting that progress takes time and maintaining mental clarity through it. Transition. With patience comes the ability to understand the bigger picture, and that brings us to our next secret, learning from failure. Section 7. Learning from failure. And adapting. The seventh secret is learning from failure. Marcus Aurelius knew that failure was an inevitable part of life. But instead of fearing it, he embraced it as a powerful teacher. When we fail, we have a unique opportunity to learn, adapt, and refine our approaches. Intelligence isn't just about getting things right the first time. It's about failing, adjusting, and continuing forward with greater wisdom. Engaging storytelling. Imagine a scientist working on a groundbreaking experiment. They might fail dozens, even hundreds of times. But with each failure, they learn more about what works and what doesn't, adjusting their methods until they succeed. This is exactly how Marcus Aurelius viewed challenges. He didn't see failure as an end, but as a necessary step toward wisdom and intellectual growth. Transition. Once you learn from failure, you gain the ability to remain steady in the face of future setbacks. And this brings us to the next key secret, practicing gratitude. Section 8. Practicing gratitude to sharpen your perspective. The eighth Stoic secret is practicing gratitude. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in what we don't have or what we haven't achieved. However, Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself to be grateful for the things he already possessed and the experiences he had lived through. Gratitude is a powerful tool for maintaining a clear and focused mind, which is essential for intellectual growth. Real-world example. Take a moment to think about something you've learned in the past. It could be a lesson from a difficult experience or a breakthrough in a personal goal. When you reflect on these moments with gratitude, you start to realize how far you've come. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, and in doing so, it allows you to approach new challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. Transition. This ties beautifully into our next principle, the importance of humility, section 9. Embracing humility for continuous growth. The 9th secret is embracing humility. Marcus Aurelius was a powerful ruler, yet he constantly reminded himself that there was always more to learn. Intelligence isn't just about acquiring knowledge, but also recognizing that you don't know everything. Humility opens the door to continuous growth because it allows you to acknowledge areas where you can improve and be open to learning from others. Engaging analogy. Imagine a young apprentice learning from a master craftsman. If the apprentice enters the relationship with the mindset that they already know everything, they will miss valuable lessons. However, if they approach their learning with humility, they will be open to the wisdom of their teacher and will grow exponentially. Marcus Aurelius understood that humility in leadership, in particular, is not a weakness. It's a strength that fosters continuous improvement and intellectual development. Transition. And lastly, let's discuss the final secret that ties everything together, the pursuit of virtue. Section 10. The pursuit of virtue to live with integrity. The 10th and final Stoic secret is the pursuit of virtue. Marcus Aurelius firmly believed that living a virtuous life, one rooted in wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, was the ultimate path to intellectual fulfillment. By living in alignment with your values, you free your mind from confusion and contradiction. Virtue becomes a compass that guides your decisions, helping you think clearly and act with integrity. Real-world example. Think about a leader who is faced with a tough decision. They can either act out of self-interest or choose what's right for the greater good. If this leader is guided by virtue, their decisions will be aligned with their values, helping them maintain clarity and confidence. By practicing virtue, you create a mental environment where your decisions are rooted in wisdom and your intellect can flourish. Transition. By cultivating virtue, we live with purpose and our minds become clear, focused, and unstoppable. Some critics argue that Stoicism can sometimes be too detached from emotions or too focused on self-reliance. They believe that we need to embrace more emotional expression or work better in groups. And while there's value in these perspectives, Stoicism's core idea is not about isolation, but about developing inner strength to make clear, effective decisions. It's about balance. In today's world, emotional intelligence and social connections are often seen as critical for success. So, where does Stoicism fit in? It teaches that by first mastering yourself and your thoughts, you become better equipped to handle the challenges that arise in any social or emotional context. To sum up, we've explored 10 powerful Stoic secrets that can increase your intelligence starting today. From mastering self-discipline to embracing discomfort, cultivating patience, learning from failure, and living a life of virtue, These principles are timeless tools for sharpening your mind and decision-making abilities. Remember, intelligence is not a fixed trait. It's something you can continuously develop by aligning your actions with Stoic wisdom. So, start today by implementing just one of these Stoic secrets into your life. You'll be amazed at the mental clarity and growth you'll experience. I'd love to hear which Stoic secret resonated with you the most. Drop a comment below, and let's discuss how you plan to implement these principles. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how ancient wisdom can transform your life today. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. So, let's dye our minds with wisdom, clarity, and virtue. Until next time, stay focused, stay patient, and keep growing.